Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm Taylor, and today I'm going to be doing a mid-May reset. I haven't done this before. If you've been following along, I did do like plans with me's at the beginning of the year, which I still want to do, and I love doing those. However, just let's see. The last one I did was March plan with me, so April got away from me and May got away from me-ish. I mean, I guess planning for the month. So I think today it will be fun to just kind of do a mid-month reset. It is actually the 11th today, so this will probably go up like right in the middle of the month, which is perfect. And it'll be a little bit different. So there's stuff around the house that I've just been neglecting that I need to do. Unfortunately, my camera needed to charge today, so I already kind of dusted around. Andrew's cleaning too, so we might like hear him in the background. Started some laundry, but I need to like do some of the things I've been putting off, like something about the walk-in shower in our master bathroom. I literally hate cleaning. I hate that bathroom. I hate the bathrooms like here in the house where we live, just because like there's no like air circulation. There's no circulation, there's no like ventilation, and it's just ugh. So I'm like, I need to go and clean that walk-in shower. And Andrew literally does like the majority of all the other chores. So he's like, this is your chore, ma'am. And I'm like, yes, it is. So I'm gonna do that today, come hell or high water. I was hoping to get some sun today, but as you can tell, like just the lighting here, it's overcast. It's been kind of icky weather. There's the vacuum. Hopefully you don't hear that with my mic on. But it's just been kind of icky weather, and like all of April it rained, which is pretty common in Texas, or in San Antonio at least, and then it's been kind of off and on with rain already in May. So Andrew's gonna be like outside mowing the lawn and stuff, so I was like, I kind of want to get some sun too. I got this like little adult blow-up pool that literally I'm just gonna like throw in the driveway and lounge. I do not even care. I decided like the last 2 summers I've just been very like, I don't want to go out because it gets so hot here. It's miserable to me. I hate it so much. So the last 2 summers I like literally don't go out and don't do anything, but I'm like, you know what, this summer, this is my summer. I'm going to lounge outside in the pool if it kills me. And I actually ordered a like folding treadmill too that I'm going to be using just to kind of make sure that I'm getting some movement in daily too. So I think that that will be like do wonders for my mental health in the summer here. But anyway, with that being said, we're going to do a book wrap for March and April since I never did book wraps for that. And I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm reading now, but while I clean, I'll definitely be like listening to one of my books on Spotify. I'm just loving that like you can listen to like 15 or 20 hours a month on Spotify, which is so nice. So anyway, let's do a wrap. I actually have read a lot the last 2 months. So I know we ended the February reading wrap with Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. My Goodreads is like all messed up. I don't know. I really don't like Goodreads, to be honest with you. I feel like people are very negative and rude, and it's just like not the vibe. It's not the vibe for me. So with that being said, I just do this so that I can keep track of like what I've read. I really don't do it for like reading people's reviews or getting recommendations, but my dates are all kind of messed up since I'm not regular on here. I did read That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I don't have it. I'll put a little picture of it here, but I loaned it to my little sister, so I was like, you have to read this. It's just like, it's perfect. It's so good. Gave it 4 stars. And again, not really into stars. Like I'm going to give everything like 4 or 5 stars, like legit. I enjoyed it so much. It's really, really fun. Kimberly Lemming, definitely, I like it because it's like curvy girl vibe. It's super smutty, but like it catches you off guard, like you don't expect it, especially like looking at the covers of the books. And it's just fun. I feel like she uses like modern day lingo, and she's just the main characters are relatable, and there's not a lot of world building. It's just to the point. Let's jump in. Let's do a quick fantasy, little romance fantasy story, and it's just perfect, and I love it. So that is part of the Mead Mishap series. So I did also read the second one in the series, which I do have here, which is That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf. Like, the names are hilarious, and you look at them and you think like, what even is this book about, right? But super cute. Again, this follows like they're all in the same world and they're like groups of friends. So this is the main character in the first book's like friend and her fantasy romance story. So it's a lot of fun. If you're just wanting something that's like, again, just gonna be a fun, quick read, not gonna be like a lot of world building or like a lot of war sort of stuff or like battle sort of stuff. There's some of it, but not too much. This is like for you, trust me. A lot of fun. So I'm going to be reading the third one for sure soon. I also read the What Moves the Dead series by T. Kingfisher. So that's 2 books. What Feasts at Night is the second book. I love her books. They're just so small and the hardbacks are just so nice. She has become one of my favorite authors. I'm obsessed with her. I love everything that she does. Like, can't get enough of her. My computer light just popped on, so the lighting might change. But anyway, lots of fun. Again, not just short stories. I think these may be considered novellas, or they might be right above that page mark for that. She's very like Tim Burton, I feel like, vibe that I get. Very quirky and like gothic and like a little spooky. She's got some good twists, and there's elements in these books that like I feel like you don't see in other books. Like you just don't expect it to happen. And like I really want like Tim Burton to like pick up her work just because I feel like it would be fabulous. But anyway, there's a lot more T. Kingfisher coming. So again, like one of my new favorite authors. I also read Thornhedge by T. Kingfisher, which was a lot of fun. So this is like she does kind of like spins on fairy tales. Yeah, spins on fairy tales. I was like, what? Can I not think of this? It's very kind of like, I would say like if you read like Grimm's fairy tales, you know, it's kind of that vibe, but not exactly. But anyway, this is also really good. This is short. I believe this one's definitely considered a novella. It's it's like 115 or something. But this reminds me of like Rapunzel meets Sleeping Beauty. That was this vibe. Just a lot of fun. Again, look at how cute this book is. Just so small. It's just quirky and I love it. And if you're kind of wanting something just quick to pick up and dive into a world and just have fun and enjoy something different, then I would definitely check out some of her books. I also read 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I'll pop a picture here. I did do that on Audible, and 5 stars. So good. Again, basically all of T. There's always a hair in my face. Basically all of T. Kingfisher's books are like 4 or 5 stars for me. I think I would just give everything 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. But anyway, I'm not that kind of critic. But 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, incredible. I was like, where is this book going? What is happening? Like, it was just so moving, makes you cry, it's unexpected. You just really fall in love with the main character's story, and it just keeps you like, you've got to know what's happening. You're like, okay, we're on the second husband, like what? She still gets married 4 more times, sort of thing, you know? All right, camera died, but we are back at it. So I then read First Lie Wins by, go this side now, First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. This is a thriller. There's like some twists, and it does move at a really fast pace, so it keeps you like, okay, what the hell is going on? It starts in the beginning that you like immediately know she's lying about her life, and you're just like, why is she lying about her life? You know, she has some sketchy job, and you're like, what the hell is this job, and what happened to her? It's just gripping. It's gonna grab you right from the start. It was really good. I also gave this one 4 stars. I think it's worth the read. It's fast paced, so if you like that and you like thrillers, and you want to just kind of devour a book in a couple of days, this is your go-to. I definitely feel like I was kind of like in my thriller / like cozy fantasy era the last 2 months, and my husband laughs every single time I say that, but it's true. I'm calling it cozy fantasy, but at Barnes & Noble it's fantasy romance or something like that, romance fantasy or something. I also read Too Late by Colleen Hoover, another thriller. This one, Colleen always just grabs me. Like from the first page, I'm just like, what's happening? I'm just walking around the house like reading these books. I know she gets like a lot of hate, but I don't have time for that. I feel like her books are good. Hate if you want. I don't know. If you don't like a fast-paced, gripping story, happy endings, I don't know. I don't know what to say, what to tell you, but I think that her books are really, really good. This one was something though, unlike anything she's ever written, and she does have like a little disclaimer in the beginning. So I guess she wrote this book on like a fan-based platform online years ago, and her fans liked it so much that they were like, we want the next part, we want the next part. And I could be wrong about this, but that's what my understanding was. And so she just kind of kept writing another chapter and another chapter, and they're from different characters' perspectives. And then, you know, the book was completed, and it was, you know, her fan base loved it. And again, it's nothing like she's written before. It is, I guess, in the same category as like Verity and Layla, in the sense that it's a thriller, but it is, there's a lot of trigger warnings. there is like attempts at rape and what I would say truly is rape, honestly. And I have like a hard like no with that, but I was able to navigate that, and I was okay. The way that it was written, at least, it wasn't like super graphic or anything like that. And again, you just fall in love with her main characters. You want the best for them, and you're just invested in their story from the start. So I devoured that book in like 2 days. So good. So Colleen, if you want to write some more books like that, I'm here for it. But it was like very, very intense. And I feel like, you know, she tapped into like a different side of herself when she wrote that book. So it is nothing like her other stuff. So don't go into it with that mindset. And definitely read the trigger warning. Let's see. I also read Fourth Wing, which I can't even believe like that I read Fourth Wing. That was super like on a whim. Again, listen to this on Audible. And I got the dramatized, it says, I think I say like dramatized, I think tomato version of it, but it was so good. 5 stars, so good. You're just invested in the main character, and then you're invested in this chemistry, this story. I don't want to give away too much, this love story. There's dragons, there's angst, there's tension, there's enemies, there's childhood, you know, crushes. There's just so much going on. And it's phenomenal. It's insane. It's so good. So I have to like actively stop myself from running to the store, which I did go to Barnes, and I was like gonna get Iron Flame, and I was like, no, I'm not ready to like let go of the voice actors that did the Audible. So that one comes out, I believe, this coming Friday. Let me see, May 15th, 16th, 17th. I think it might be the 18th, so maybe it's Saturday that it comes out. So I'm going to buy it immediately when it comes out, and I'm gonna be devouring that like all next weekend and the following week while I drive to work. So it's kind of like plays in my favor that I do drive a lot for work, because I get to listen to audibles, and if a student's with me, then they are subjected to what it is that I want to listen to. So but my last student to complain, she was obsessed with Fourth Wing as well. She loved it so much, and she's like also counting down the days till the Iron Flame dramatized version comes out on Audible. So I highly recommend. Even if you've read the book, I have a girlfriend that's read the book, and she was like, I listened to the dramatized Audible, and I'm so invested in the voice actors. And I'm like, yeah, it's so good. So I also read another one by T. Kingfisher called The Seventh Bride, and that one was a lot of fun. And I think it may honestly have been my favorite T. Kingfisher so far, which is like crazy. I have a few more on my shelf from her that I still need to read, and I'm going to devour all of that woman's books. And I'm just like, I hope she keeps writing. And like I said, I'd love to see some of them in film, but this one was really good. I would definitely say cozy fantasy vibe. It's got, you know, witches and adventure, and it's well paced, and it's just fun. It's just fun and quirky, still quirky, and there's kind of spooky, eerie stuff. I think eerie would probably be the best way to describe it, but nothing like too crazy. Like, I don't read anything horror. I might actually, though, read her horror books. She has a couple horror books my husband's read, and I definitely am going to read those because I'm just invested in her, and he said he thinks that I'll be okay. So I then read Salt and Broom by Sharon Lynn Fisher, and this was so much fun. If you like Jane Eyre, you love that story, this is the book for you. This is like cozy fantasy, witchy, spooky twist on Jane Eyre. And I mean, we know how the story ends, right? It's happy, but it's very, very good. And I mean, just 5 stars. Like, I just think, how did she come up with this? And I love it so much. So if you really like Jane Eyre and you're also in your like cozy fantasy, little spooky era, pick up Salt and Broom. It's really, really good. And it is on Kindle Unlimited. The ones that I've mentioned so far that are on Kindle Unlimited, Salt and Broom, The Seventh Bride, Too Late, and Thornhedge, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Other than that, like I said, you have like 15 to 20 hours of listening on Spotify, and then I also have an Audible subscription, so that has helped a lot. I'm still reading and like listening to A Court of Silver Flames. I'm just not as like invested in the story, but I'm not somebody that's like not going to finish a book that I've started, and especially a series that I'm like invested in. And I'm okay with like the pace that I'm moving at. I know the characters, I know what's happening. I can pick it up and wherever I left off and just be like, okay, I remember what's going on. So that one I'm still kind of taking bit by bit. I feel like I'm missing a books, but I guess that is correct. Let me like scroll down and make sure. Yeah. So how many books is that for the 2 months? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Yeah, I still feel like I'm missing a book, but I think that's it. But anywho, again, I'm not going to share what I'm reading right now. I've got a few books that I'm reading right now. I'm trying to do like an Audible, a hand copy of a book, a hardback, a paperback, whatever. I call them hardbacks and paperbacks, and Andrew laughs at me all the time, but that makes sense in my head. And then something on my Kindle. So I have, again, still like in my kind of like cozy fantasy, kind of spooky era, devouring T. Kingfisher at a fast pace. But yeah, so lots of good books. I've about to meet my goal of 20 books for the year already, which is crazy. So that will be met this month. But anywho, so that is my book wrap. We are going to go and continue to clean and organize a house, possibly. And I may pop back on tomorrow and finish it up just because I'm kind of like, the weather has me wanting to be lazy. I do have some paperwork for work I need to finish. That's always fun. I have an evaluation I need to write. Always fun. Not fun, but I need to do that. So some weekends it just ends up being that I have work to do, and that's the way that cookie crumbles. I got my Starbucks, which is like already watered down. My girlfriend is coming in on Tuesday from Austin. She's starting a new job. She's going to be doing some training, so she's asked to stay with us. So I want to make sure that the guest room and the guest bathroom are just like tip-top shape for her, and everything's clean, comfy, cozy. So let's go do that and get some lunch soon because I'm hungry, and I think that's it. Yeah, so let's go do that. A little check-in. So I've done the guest bathroom. The guest bathroom is like easy for me. That's where like I get ready, and I love that bathroom. It's just easier to clean, and my master bathroom, I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do it, but I put everything over there. That might wait till tomorrow. It's already 3. I had some lunch. I'm still kind of like doing laundry, and so I'm gonna fold all the laundry. Joy. Actually, I really don't mind laundry too much, but it's like more putting it away that I think is annoying. But I'm listening to Silver Flame, actually. Yeah, just gonna fold the laundry, and I don't know, I'm getting, like I said, kind of tired. I think I'm going to finish up like laundry today and then pop down on the couch and like watch a show and do all my like work stuff from my laptop there. I think that might be like it for today. I still have to make dinner. I'm gonna make like an enchilada soup, which hopefully turns out really good. And then tomorrow, I think I'll do the car and the master bathroom. And I think that should be it. So I'm supposed to go to a cycling class in the morning, and then, you know, we're gonna do like some Mother's Day stuff. So that's my check-in. I also realized, oh, I didn't do like a goal. I don't know. So I haven't really like set goals. I didn't really set goals like for April and May. Well, no, I don't want to say that. So like, I guess for like goals, since I didn't really go over them, I'm gonna put my hair back too because I'm getting hot and it's short and I'm still like getting hot. But I guess for like April and coming into May, my big focus has been my like being in a calorie deficit. So I'm really trying to get my weight down. I'm gonna be going to the doctor soon. I'm hoping to get tested for PCOS and see kind of if like that's playing a role in anything. That way I just kind of know how to navigate my, you know, journey and everything, my health journey. But I have been sticking to like my movement goal of like just trying to get to the gym that I'm a part of, where they have like cycling classes and yoga classes and things like that a couple times a week. So that's been good. And my treadmill's coming in. Once I get that, I am gonna have like a 10,000 step a day goal, which will gradually move up to 12. Other than that, really, I've just been going with the flow, enjoying my time, really like diving into my hobbies. My choir that I'm a part of, we're gonna do our big concert next week, and then we'll go on hiatus for the summer. So just really been doing stuff that makes me feel good and not so like goal driven. I feel like being in a calorie deficit has been like enough of a focal point. So I've been like using MyFitnessPal to log all of my food. And if you guys are interested in hearing more about that, like let me know in the comments below. Andrew's calling me from outside. Hi. Okay, anyways, Andrew was calling me. He's like dying out there, it's hot. So I had to bring him back to life with a liquid IV and a Larabar. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of been my focus. And damn, I don't have my phone now. I was gonna show them MyFitnessPal, but I can pop a picture here and kind of show you what it looks like, or a video, whichever. But anyway, so I feel like being in a caloric deficit has just been like the main focus, and it takes a lot of energy and a lot of, you know, brain power and grit. So yeah, that's been my focus. So going, you know, continuing through May, that is my focus. Also just continuing to like fill my cup and do things that make me feel good, and just, yeah, no pressure from any area of my life, which is really, really, really nice. Work was pretty chaotic because I had been planning for this presentation. I think I shared in my plan with me too last time, and that's done. So I feel like, you know, the stress from work is off and everything is just real chill. So no crazy goals or anything like that, but let's get to tackling all of this laundry behind me. All right, it is day 2 of mid-May reset, getting things together. I don't like the term getting my life together. I don't know why, I don't like that. But anyway, we are just having a little reset. I've been cleaning the house. Last night ended up, trying to think like what I even did when we finished up. Ended up just kind of being done. I did not do the car, I did not do the guest room, I did not do the master bath, and I have like a couple more loads of laundry to do, like bedding and blankets. But yeah, ended up doing a little bit of work this morning, some notes, some scheduling, things like that. I still have more work to do. I'm like, now that I think about stuff I still have to do, I'm like, shit. But it's gonna be okay. It is 1:30. We have called all the moms, grandmas, taken flowers. It's Mother's Day. Nobody's really doing anything. So I have the rest of the day. I'm going to start, I think, in the guest. Andrew already pulled the sheets for me, so I'm just gonna go dust, tidy up, and that's really it. Like, nobody's ever in the guest room. It's already super clean. Andrew's already done like the floors and everything like that. So just go in there and touch up, and then when the sheets get out, I'll put those back on for her. Make sure she's got like towels and things like that ready, and then like a space in the closet, enough for her bag and clothes. Might put some hangers in there for her too. And then I'm gonna go do the car. It's kind of outside, so I don't want to do the bathroom and then the car. I don't know. So did go this morning already though and washed the car, which is great. So cleaned the inside, vacuumed, and all of that. So I just need to organize the trunk. So we'll go do that. So I've been productive. Took me forever to like figure out what we're gonna have for dinners this week. Well, I say me, but I mean me and Andrew. Like, I'm never like solo in these things. He completely helps. But since I am doing the caloric deficit, he's like, okay, you need to kind of plan dinners because, you know, he'll pick like, you know, the same like 5 to 10 things. And I'm like, I can't have any of that anymore. One, because we have so much of it, not that I can't eat it, because everything, you know, you can eat whatever you want in a caloric deficit. But I'm just kind of tired of the same stuff. So I'm trying to get creative and, you know, plan that. So that kind of took me like an hour today to plan. We put in our grocery order. We're going to pick that up at 5:30. So I'm going to set a goal for myself to be done with the car, the guest room, and the master bath. And then at least the laundry is like moving along by 5:30. And then after that, my hope is to just, you know, put the bedding back on the beds and then call it a night, and then I'll post up on the couch and finish like my notes and stuff today. What else did I want to do? I wanted to check in with my student, my graduate student that's supposed to be starting tomorrow, so I sent her an email, and I think that's pretty much it. So it's been productive. I've been listening to Court of Silver Flames, and I have the book too, that I kind of read the book and then listen when I'm cleaning and stuff, which is nice. So I'm pretty far along. Let's see, I'm on chapter 42. I'm almost done with chapter 42, and I'm just like, every other like chapter is like intense. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's fun to listen to though while you like clean. Oh, and then I was gonna say too, if you want more information on like caloric deficit and stuff like that, like, you know, or what I'm doing, let me know in the comments below. I did just start this like a month ago, and I'm not a dietitian or a professional, but I can probably answer some questions. I have been following Smaller Sam, and I'll put her page here. Anyway, she's really, really great. She has tons of wonderful recipes. So I kind of just like scoured her Instagram and TikTok and all that to see kind of what we're gonna have for dinner this week. So that was helpful. A little hack, and I've shared this about Target, like we never go into Target, we do curbsides. So we also never go into grocery shop. We do all of our grocery orders curbside, and then if we need like fresh fish during the week, or like today I was like, well, they didn't have any red onion, which is super random, or the seasoning that I like, so I just walked into our neighborhood Walmart earlier and grabbed those couple of things. But it helps us to save money, and it also helps us to like be within the budget that we have, because we can see the total going as we add things to the cart, and then we're not like in the store just like, oh, that looks good, you know. But anyway, that's it. So let's go keep up the productiveness and move on to the guest bedroom. Finished the bathroom, which took forever. It is the bane of my existence. I hate that bathroom. Seeing if my husband's staring at me while we talk about this. He has no remorse for me.
For what?
For the bathroom.
Well, you've waited long enough.
I never do my chores, so.
You never do your chores. You never do your husband's chores.
You never do your chores.
So I don't
I've got like 2 chores. All right already. Well, I did it.
You like state how much I've done, so then I'm like, oh yeah.
He does his chores every weekend. Anyway, so the bathroom is done. I literally, it was like one of those like situations like I almost stubbed my toe. I hit like a different part of my foot, thank goodness. I wet myself with like the water that I was like trying to rinse the walls down, like in the chest, in the face, like 3 times. I was like sweating, my cheeks got all red. I was just like so annoyed with, it's the walk-in shower, like 100%. Like the sink, the toilet, like all that's fine, but like the walk-in shower just annoys me. And I honestly don't know how to clean those doors. I need to like Google that. I just hate those. I hate walk-in showers. But anyway, so unless they're like really, really, really bougie. and this one is not that. But anyway, so I took a break. Angie made me lunch, which was very, very nice. So I had my lunch, and I just watched one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is the Brittany Grace. She's just posting like her Disney series. So I was kind of watching her videos, and she's super sweet. Go check those out. But I'm gonna go now, and it's hot. It's like peak of the day. It's like 3 o'clock, so it's gonna be hot outside. But I need to just go organize my trunk, and then I'm done. I'm done with this reset. I'm gonna feel super accomplished when I am done, and then I'm gonna shower and post up, do some notes, maybe read. I would really like to read for a little bit, and I think that's it. I think that will wrap up this weekend. All right, so this is the reality of the situation in my car right now. All right, which is not too bad, but this is pretty bad for me. So I'm gonna go through and organize. I may need to restock. I have like the back of the garage, which you cannot see because it's probably too dark, but I have some like bins of materials as well. I also have a few like new materials over there I might put in the car. So let's get to it. How much I'm sweating. This is how much I'm sweating. But we are done. So that's a little bag that I like take into every session with me so I can fill it with stuff. This is as good as it's gonna get right now. That's it. It is sometime later. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like almost 7. But I have showered, napped, had dinner. Nap was lovely. To my favorite YouTube channel of all time, Bedtime Stories. I swear this man's voice is like the most soothing thing I've ever heard in my life. But anyway, still need to do my work notes. Possibly report. I don't know, but we'll see. Sometimes just can't get it all done. Hoping to kind of rest and recharge. I feel really accomplished though. Like the house is super clean. We got our groceries. Oh, that's another thing. We got our groceries, put them away. So I feel like, okay, going into the week, clean car, organized car, clean house, organized house, laundry's done. So that's good. I feel like it was a good reset. But anyways, if you enjoyed this sort of content, let me know in the comments below. This is kind of my first time doing like a reset. I don't know how chaotic it's going to turn out, but I think I might do things like this going forward. And let me know, like, what do you like? Do you like the beginning of the month, mid-month? I really actually liked the whole mid-month thing just because I feel like sometimes the new month comes so quickly and you're just like not ready for it. But it's never too late to set some intentions, be mindful about how you want to take the rest of the month, reset your space, do something that makes you feel good, things like that. So anywho, I hope this inspires you to go and tackle something that you've been needing to tackle. Thanks for being here today, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.